Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I thought I'll make a change today. मैंने सोचा instead of shooting it in my iMac, I'll shoot this in OSMO Pocket 3, which has a face tracker, which is pretty cool. Someday किसी दिन मैं review करूँगा OSMO Pocket 3 का. वैसे बड़े सारे reviews हैं यार YouTube में OSMO Pocket 3 के बारे में. It's one of the best things I ever bought for vlogging. If you ever get a chance, check it out. It's made by DJI. The nice thing about face tracking is I can just mark my face, even if I move, the camera moves along with it. So it's pretty cool, right? मैं कहीं भी जा सकता हूँ and I can shoot a video. ठीक है, but that's not what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking about Animal, which I saw last night. Ranbir Kapoor wali new picture, directed by Sandeep Vanga. Let's start with this. No clue what Sandeep Vanga was smoking when he wrote the script for this movie. And जो भी वो smoke कर रहा था or whatever he was doing to do to get his high, I think everybody in the audience needs that to actually sit through that 3.5 hour marathon. Three and a half hours की movie थी यार ये. And I think in this day and age, I don't know who makes a movie that's for that long a time. It's really testing. And honestly, based on what I saw last night, the movie could have been done in about maybe 95 minutes to 100 minutes tops. उससे ज़्यादा की ज़रूरत ही नहीं थी. There was a point where Ranveer Singh finds out that his brother-in-law was the one who was involved with trying to kill his dad, and he could have taken it right from there and went on to find Bobby Deol and be done with it, right? खत्म हो जाता movie, and it would have been very short and sweet. It would have been a perfect storm. It would have had all the action set pieces that was required. None of the other BS was necessary. But no, Sandeep Vanga had to fit in all the stuff that he wanted to do one up to Arjun Reddy. He thought कि अर्जुन रेड्डी को ऐसे बनाया तो इसका एक और steroid based version बनाना चाहिए मुझे, and wrote up something clueless with regards to Animal. So I don't think it was necessary for making a 3.5 hour movie. 3.5 hours, whatever it was. 95 minutes में खत्म हो जाती picture. That's just one piece of it. Let's get to the good, bad, and the ugly, as we always do, and so that you can decide if you want to watch the movie if you have not seen it already. The good, Ranbir Kapoor's acting. The last two movies I really liked Ranbir Kapoor in was Rocket Singh, Man of the Year, years ago, and also Rockstar. So those were the two key movies I thought he did a spectacular job. Although there are other movies like Barfi and all those things that people do really like. But in my opinion, Rocket Singh was stellar, and also Rockstar. But this surpassed those two performances. I think he did a spectacular job. He sunk his teeth into the role, and he was just too good, man. This was probably Ranbir Kapoor at his best. वो peak form में है. Sometimes it's hard for me to choose who is the better actor, whether it's Ranveer Singh or Ranbir Kapoor, but both of them have their own styles of acting, and both are very versatile. But I think in this case, Ranbir Kapoor was one up. I thought that was the highlight of the movie. The dad-son relationship was very well shown. I think that was probably the only good part of the movie. I thought the bad and the ugly kind of overrid a lot of the good stuff, right? First of all, when you get into the bad and the ugly part of it, the timeline that I talked about, 3.5 hours, 3 to 3.5 hours for a movie which would have been done in 90 to 95 minutes was uncalled for. There was a lot of things that could have been done in that particular time frame and still gotten the whole chunk of the story in. But I think Sandeep Vanga blew it with regards to the stretched timeline and introducing all kinds of weird stuff and complicating the story. That was unnecessary. Rashmika Mandana was good as a wife. She plays the wife of Ranbir Kapoor. बट वो पता नहीं ऐसा लग रहा था कि सुपारी खा के बोल रही है या समथिंग लाइक दैट. वो उसका डायलॉग डेलिवरी सब टीथ ग्रिट करके बात कर रही थी. मैं तुमको ख़त्म करना चाहती हूँ ऐसे. आई डोंट नो व्हाट ऑल शी वाज ट्राइंग टू से इन टर्म्स ऑफ हर डायलॉग डिलीवरी, बट आई थिंक शी प्लेड हर पार्ट प्रीटी वेल, I thought. Bobby Deol, अच्छा हुआ Bobby Deol played the antagonist, and अच्छा हुआ he didn't talk. He he plays a mute character in the movie, but Bobby Deol का dialogue delivery तो किसी कोई सुनना नहीं चाहता वैसे भी. But he came in briefly, which was enough, and उसने जो कुछ भी किया ठीक किया. Body body दिखा रहा था और कुछ नहीं. And he was showing some expressions here and there, but that was enough. इससे अच्छा acting तो Bobby Deol कर भी नहीं सकता मेरे हिसाब से. But there was nobody else needed to play that role, yeah. Anyway, so the other thing that was really bad was गाने यार. गाने 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 क्यों retrofit करते हैं action sequences के बीच में? I don't get it. There was a scene when Ranveer Kapoor is going around firing guns to a lot of people who are coming against him with masks. There were like 200, 300 people. और उसके सारे साथी जो हैं, जो भी सरदार जो गांव से लेके आता है वो, and he tries to use them to kind of protect his family, right? They are his peeps, so called. वो लोग खड़े हो गए बालकनी में गाना गा रहे हैं जैसे कोई नेशनल एंथम गा रहे हो, एंड उसके बीच में ही इज गोइंग अराउंड फायरिंग एंड किलिंग दीज पीपल. मुझे वो बात समझ नहीं आई. दिस इज व्हाई आई कीप सेइंग आई डोंट नो व्हाट संदीप वांगा वाज स्मोकिंग व्हेन ही रोट दीज थिंग्स. ऐसे कॉन्सेप्ट्स इंट्रोड्यूस करके तुम क्या अचीव करना चाहते हो मुझे समझ नहीं आई. But mixing up people singing a national anthem type of a song along with violence, when they could have, they're holding machine guns actually while they're singing. They could have used that to kill the other bad guys, right? लेकिन नहीं, सिर्फ रणबीर कपूर बैठ के मार रहा है सबको और वो लोग जय है टाइप के गाने गा रहे हैं. But anyhow, that's how the movie was made, and that's how we have to sit through it. But I don't think those things were unnecessary. This is what extended the movie to about 3.5 hours. And I think as far as the machine gun goes that was used in the picture, मुझे लग रहा था कि संदीप वांगा ने विक्रम देख लिया होगा जिसमें कमल हासन लास्ट सीन में वो मशीन गन बड़ा सा लेके आता है ना. इफ यू हैव नॉट सीन विक्रम, गो एंड वॉच इट. द लास्ट फाइनल सीन इज वेयर ही ब्रिंग्स लाइक अ बिग, आई डोंट नो व्हाट इट इज, बट ही स्टार्ट्स फायरिंग विद दैट. ये उससे भी बड़ा था. दिस वाज लाइक अ ट्रेन विथ आई डोंट नो व्हाट ही वाज कैरिंग एंड ही वाज फायरिंग अराउंड. ही कंप्लीटली डिस्ट्रॉयज द बिल्डिंग. But it was fun to watch it. I get it, but it was not necessary. So those were extended scenes that wasn't even worth sitting through. And in the end, they kind of show what might make up Animal 2 and call it Animal Park. And please, Sandeep Wanga, mat banao yaar, Animal 2 or Animal Park, whatever you want to do. This was good enough. If you had to put in an extended version of the movie in OTT, I don't care if you do it. But please do cut it down to a 90-95 minute version and see if you can make a mini animal and put it in OTT so that I can watch it in peace. But I think that's all I have for now, guys. As far as Animal goes, it's पैसे बर्बाद मत करो. Go and sit through it in an OTT platform. I think Netflix is the partner. It's probably going to show up pretty soon. And it went up against Sam Bahadur. I haven't watched Sam Bahadur, but I thought my brother told me it was really good. So I'll probably go and watch it and review it at some point. But as far as Animal goes, two and a half star. For Ranbir's acting, I would give 5 stars. And Anil Kapoor was good too. But everybody was so. I think there is Shakti Kapoor in the movie. There is Prem Chopra, thoda bahut scenes mein aata hai. And there were a few characters here and there who did a pretty decent job. But overall, the movie's length killed me, man. I think if you want to wait for OTT and watch it so that you can fast forward some of the scenes, I think that would be recommended. But other than that, all is fine. I'll try to review Sam Bahadur next week. And in the meantime, as I always say, eat, drink, and enjoy, guys. And we'll catch up soon.